with the Mental Edge. Welcome to another edition of Mental Edge Live, where we are breaking down the different skills that are associated with mental toughness and hopefully providing you with some great material so that you can be your best when it counts the most. Last week I talked about the importance of being able to be aware of how you're interpreting the events that are going on while you're playing, and I encourage you to be aware of that so that you could be more proactive and more powerful in providing yourself with better quality interpretations. Tonight what I want to do is I want to actually give you an idea so that you can evaluate for yourself the quality of your interpretations by providing you with an understanding of how a lot of athletes think and how they should think. So let me just get into it. There are many athletes that when they compete or when they perform or when they do something that requires their best, the way they think about it is in terms of all or nothing. The only way they think they performed well is if they, created a highlight reel type situation. For many people, them getting points is the only window they look through to define whether or not they played well or not. And they're unable to see a lot of the other information that's out there that would give them incredible amounts of encouragement and incredible affirmation if they had an ability to see it. So on one hand, I want to define for you this whole idea of what all or nothing thinking looks like. It looks like this. You come back after a game and someone says, well, how did you play? And you say, well, I either played good, or I played bad, or I played okay. And for many athletes, good means that they were like the star of the game. And bad means everything else. And okay means that you just didn't want to say bad to the person that asked you, so you said okay. That's what's known as all or nothing thinking. And a person that takes that approach to looking at their performance is really going to be emotionally pretty volatile. They're going to be up and they're going to be down, they're going to be up and they're going to be down, because very rarely do you perform your best every time you do what it is you're doing, whether it's, shooting a hockey puck or playing basketball or playing tennis or swimming or playing volleyball or one of those types of sports. It's just not possible to be your best every single minute or second that you're out there. What I'd like to offer you is an alternative to all or nothing thinking, and for lack of a better way of saying it, I'd like to call it descriptive thinking. When someone asks you how you performed or how you played, I'd like you to think of a descriptive word. I played aggressive. I played with confidence. I played with great heart and passion. I played with great intensity. I played with great patience. I played, fill in the word, but use a word that describes how you played, not judge how you played. And when you use a word that describes how you play, you stay emotionally very composed. You don't have a lot of ups and downs. And maybe the best part of being composed and staying descriptive in your approach is that you stay open to what the game has to teach you. You stay open to the cues and the clues that are going on in the game, because you're not so busy beating yourself up after you make a mistake and judge yourself as being terrible in that particular situation. So on one hand, we have athletes that think of their performance only in terms of all or good or nothing bad, and I'd like to encourage you to make a shift, and instead of interpreting or evaluating yourself as good or bad, I'd like you to start using words that describe how you played. One of the things you'll find if you do that is you're going to stay more at peace, you're going to stay more composed, and I believe that if you will apply this basic shift in thinking, that you will truly be your best when it counts the most. Until next time, play with passion and play with great mental toughness.
Win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can't never get enough. Every time I step up in the building, everybody has